Ladybugs, welcome back to my channel. So yeah, today I decided, since it's raining cats and dogs outside, I decided to do a different type of look for you guys today. This is my, I don't even know what to call it. Of course you'll see it in the description, but I don't know, but it's some glitter lips. It's some different colors on the eyes. It's a pop in my wing. It's a different kind of wing. So yeah, I really had fun doing this look. Of course, my daughter helped me do this look today. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the little notification bell down in the bottom. This stuff is all in the mouth. Okay, so while I try to get this together and go ahead and get this look going for you guys, if you like what you see, or maybe you just want to see how to do the lips or whatever, then you know what you gotta do. Keep on watching. See you in the next video. So let's get started. The first color that I'm using above my crease, not in my actual crease, is going to be Whimsy from the Tarteist Tarte Pro palette. It is like a brownish orangey brick color. And I am just going to put that all over the upper area of my lid. Then the next color that I'm going in with is going to be Mod from the same palette. I'm going right on top of Whimsy, and I'm just going back and forth windshield wiper motions like always. I really love this color. Then I'm also going to go back in with a little bit more Whimsy because I kind of buffed that color out. So the next color that I'm going in with is going to be Drama, which is a deep mauve, almost purplish looking color. All three of these shades are actually matte, and I'm going all the way over into the crease, in the crease and into my inner tear duct. And now I'm also doing the outer V because I want a little bit of depth to this. And that brush that I'm using there is actually a clean brush, and I'm just using that to blend so that I don't have any harsh lines. So I'm going back in with Whimsy again because I keep taking that color away and I want it to like be pronounced a little bit, not much, and I just need to buff out those harsh edges. Now I'm going in with the Milani 06 Vital Brights Everyday Eye Palette, and this is the purple color out of that palette. And as you can see, this color, it's pigmented, but it's not as pigmented as I wanted it to be for this look. So I'm going to jump on over to my Makeup Forever palette, the number 9 Artist palette, and I'm using the purple shade out of that palette, and that color is going to be the ME930. And I'm popping that right into the outer V of my eye. And I'm just going in really kind of heavy with that color. And I'm going outer V and right into the crease with that. And I'm also not taking that color all the way to my tear duct like I've done with the other colors. And I'm just buffing it. Now I am going in with the blue shade out of that Milani palette. And oh shit, I just realized, you guys, that I forgot to put the base down that comes in that palette. It's a white base eyeshadow that came in the palette, and I did apply that over the other eye, and I probably applied it more heavier on the other eye because I felt like when I did this eye, things weren't the same, although I did, did the same thing except for that little mistake. So I'm packing that blue on there, and I also noticed that that blue is not as pronounced as I wanted it to be. So I'm just buffing out the edges there, but I'm going to go ahead and go back into my Makeup Forever palette, and I'm going to grab that blue shade that's in there. And that blue shade actually has like an iridescent color, so it turns kind of tealish or whatever, like a mermaid kind of color. And that's going to be the ME232 color out of that palette. And I really liked how I went from like matte to these shimmery colors, and then This color that I'm going in almost into the inner tear duct, but not quite, is the green. This is the green out of the Milani palette. I did get this palette from CVS the other day, and I really was like really dreaming about a look, and I'm not sure if this was the exact look that I was dreaming about, but it was something of the effect. I don't know, I had Carnival on my mind, so this is what I was going to use. And here in the inner tear duct, I'm using the gold shade out of that palette. It's a really light shade. It kind of almost looks like a silvery grayish color once you put it on, but in the palette, it's actually gold. Now I'm going back in and packing more green onto my lid there, and I'm just kind of making sure that everything looks exactly the same. Just got to keep on checking, y'all. Just making sure everything is good. Buffed out that Whimsy again, so I got to go back and put some more back on there. I don't know. That mod and that drama just really took everything away. And now I'm just making sure that everything is blended really good and nothing is just looking like a sticker on top of my eyes. Got to keep looking, making sure that you can see that. And I'm just jamming away. Now I am using my Wet n Wild MegaLength mascara, and I really like this mascara when I'm gonna apply falsies. It's between that and Zoom, so from MAC. So I really like this one. Now I'm just taking a Q-tip and I'm kind of getting that fallout. These colors do have a lot of fallout, so I'm just taking on my lower waterline or lash line. I'm actually using the green and the purple, whatever was left on those brushes. I did not dip my brushes back into any more product. I just used whatever was already on there. And as I'm looking at this, no, I did not put any white eyeliner under my eye, although it does look that way in the video, but I didn't. So I'm just like really applying thick coats of mascara so that I can apply my false lashes and they can dry as I do my eyeliner, which I did do off camera, by the way. And I did use the LA Colors liquid black liner. And here I am taking the Kleancolor Smokin cream eyeshadow in the color 10, which is Fuschia, and I actually left a gap in my wing eyeliner. That's why I did that off camera, because it was kind of hard to do. And then in the middle, instead of filling it in with black, I went back in with the Fuschia. And I also used the same Makeup Forever palette and used the pink out of that palette. Now I'm using my NYX, you know, for these lips that was really made the look pop and more interesting to me. So I'm actually using the NYX glitter primer, and I'm doing this in sections because I didn't really know how it was gonna, if it was gonna stay tacky or it was gonna dry out, and I didn't want to have all that stuff all over my lips. So the only thing that I did to prime my lips was use an EOS egg while I did my makeup and foundation and everything, and then I wiped it off. And so now I'm applying the blue glitter that it's called the NYX Brilliant glitter, and it's the body and face glitter, and I'm using that with a small eyeshadow brush, really small e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm just doing it ever so slightly. And if you notice, I'm tilting my head because I lined that very carefully with the glue, and I'm trying to make my, you know, the outline of my lips stay on my lips and not get too crazy with it. And I did put a little bit of a highlight right on my Cupid's bow, so I didn't go like full up on my lip. I kind of left my natural line there, and I let that kind of shine out. So this is the tedious part. You have to be careful because there's a lot of fallout of the glitter, and you know, whether you like it or not, you're gonna end up eating a little bit of it. But also you want to do it in small sections because you want to be able to pack it on, and as you're packing on, you can also kind of see through because you didn't put any lip color down, so you can kind of see where spots that you missed. That's why I'm working with a small brush so that I can work better and more effectively and not use up as much glitter. And I'm packing that shit on. So yeah, it gets a little tricky when you get to like the inner corners of the mouth. You got your mouth all up and open. And yeah. So I also decided in the middle of doing this tutorial that I kind of wanted to do like some type of mirror or shadowy kind of look, like, you know, when you see people doing the cartoon makeup and they have like that white line, you know, supposed to be like when the light hits your lips. So I was like, well, let me do a little something different in the middle. So I'm applying more glitter glue on one side, and I'm sorry y'all, I thought I was in frame, but I wasn't. So yeah, you gotta kind of tilt and move and give yourself all kind of angles with that brush to make sure that you're trying to stay inside of your lip line. So that's what I was doing. Like, it's best to use the end of the brush to make sure you get that flat and right on point to keep that line going. As you can see, that's what I'm using, and pushing my lip out a little bit so to make sure I get enough lip to work with, if you will. Now we're adding more glue, and I'm just trying to be as careful as I can to line it as best I can. And again, using that edge to get in there and really work that glitter onto the lips, head tilts and all. It's really, really hard to do that part in film. And so that part kind of basically is kind of done off camera. Struggle was real. Even my headband was a little askew in this video. Okay, so you see now how I'm leaving that little gap at the middle of my mouth, because in there I'm going to go ahead and start with the pink that I'm using, which is also actually called Rose. And I'm just going in with that just in that little space, just to give me like a nice little different effect. And this is like the glitter. The top on the glitter actually is like a salt shaker. It has those little holes. So what I did was I just turned it upside down and shook the glitter into the cap. And I used the cap to really get as much glitter as I could. And I pretty much, whatever I shook into that damn cap is what I used for these lips. I mean, it's all in your mouth. It's everywhere. You can taste it. It's falling in there. So yes, this is the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the little notifications bell at the bottom. Love you guys, and see you in my next video.